This morning in the Springer Mountain Farms kitchen, Chef Wesley True is joining us to create a chicken schnitzel dish. Now, say that 3 times fast. He can, but I can't. Good morning, Chef. Thanks for joining us.
How you doing?
Doing well. All right, so tell us what we're going to be making and how we do it.
Chicken schnitzel, or, for the country people, chicken fried chicken.
That makes more sense. Okay.
So I've been eating a lot of this. My weight's not going down, it's going up.
But it's good, so that's okay.
But my happiness is going up as well.
Right. All right, so we got some chicken.
So we got chicken, we got Ziploc bags, we got panko, which is like a Japanese breadcrumb. Gets super crispy. Flour, and we have a little egg wash. Egg wash you can do, typically people just do eggs and milk. You can actually even use water if you don't have any milk laying around.
Good to know.
So we're going to pound this chicken out.
Do we need a breast? Do we need a tender? Does it matter?
I like breast for chicken schnitzel. We're just going to pound this out.
So how are we going, like half inch, quarter
I
inch?
would say quarter inch, half inch. We'll go quarter inch.
Sure.
So we're going to do a little salt and a little bit of pepper.
You're seasoning the chicken and not just the batter.
No, you don't want something under seasoned and then something seasoned. It kind of doesn't work out. People think of one thing salty, one thing can be bland. Doesn't work out like that. You want everything kind of seasoned right.
Oh.
So we're going to go right into this.
Here, I'll try to place it so you can reach over there.
All right. So right into here.
So you're not doing too heavy of a bread, just kind of a light bread.
So this one I just do it light. Then we go right into this egg wash right here and just dust it off a little bit. Then we're going to go, I'm going to kind of push down pretty heavy on this.
So you do want the panko kind of heavy though.
Yeah, I
Good
like
cover
it like
on
that. So now we're hanging out, getting stuff hot. So I'm going to make a little beurre blanc, kind of chicken and butter.
What's a beurre blanc?
Beurre blanc, it's just a multiplied
like a
butter sauce.
Okay.
And I'm not going to use wine. I'm just using a little bit of lemon, a little bit of shallot, and some butter and cream because I'm going to cheat because it helps it hold together. So we have a little bit of oil right here.
Now you mentioned you're going to use oil instead of wine. Could you use a wine or?
Well, no. I said like typically in a beurre blanc you like use a white wine like traditionally, but I'm just going to use a little lemon because I like the acid out of the lemon.
Okay, perfect.
And of course that's not quite hot enough, but we're going to go a little bit of shallot. If you don't have shallots laying around, you can use red onion, I think is fine, or white onion. Just kind of mince it up nicely. And then we're going to put a little salt in here. That just helps release the moisture out of the onions. So it's going to cook it a little bit quicker, and it makes me happy. And so we're just going to sweat that out just for a second. While we're doing that, I'm going to make sure this pan's hot. Because we kind of want to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. No pun intended. So we're actually going to probably use about a 1/4 cup of oil. If you use too little oil, you can kind of burn this.
Right.
And you don't want to do that because this panko is really temperamental.
Can you use too much oil?
No, actually, you could throw this right in the deep fryer if you wanted to.
Good to know.
So we're just going to hit it with a little bit of lemon. And this is getting hot here.
I see the bubbles starting.
And so I do about a 1 lemon, and we're writing this recipe out as we talk. And a little bit of cream. That's just going to help stabilize it. And we're going to reduce that just for a moment. What you want to do with this cream, you probably want to reduce this by half.
Okay.
If you don't do that, your beurre blanc will be too loose, and you kind of want it to stick to everything. And we're going to add a little bit of capers to it too. So we have a little bit of capers, and I'm going to put a little thyme. Do it away from you, you'll burn yourself. Perfect.
Close enough?
Close
enough.
No, I think it's perfect. So I'm going to turn
usually just grab it with tongs and drop it in.
No, that works great. See how it's getting brown already? So we're going to move that around. I'm going to take it off the heat. It's going to cook a little too fast. And if it's cooking too fast, go ahead and flip it over, and then we can throw butter in it.
Okay.
It'll kind of slow the cooking process
Oh, good to
down.
know. Good to know.
This is what we're looking for.
Perfect.
It's starting to bubble.
Yeah.
And it's starting to
looks
get
a little thicker.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we're going to make this really easy.
I'm going to take my gloves off now.
We have butter cut up. We're just going to kind of melt it in there, just like 1 piece at a time. How's this schnitzel sounding?
It smells
good.
It
sounds like it's cooking good.
Yeah.
We're getting good on this. So I think we can flip it. Can we flip it? We're going to flip it anyway. So what we're going to do now, we're going to add more fat. And what it's going to do, we're going to brown this butter, and it's going to get really nutty, and it's going to add another layer of flavor to this dish.
I'm going to have to try that. So you mentioned you were in New York, so talk about kind of your history and how you got to the Bald-Headed Bistro here in Tennessee. Yeah.
No, I kind of just went to New York and just kind of dove right in, and just like I picked the fanciest restaurants to work in, and that was my goal. Like to cook super high-end food.
That's awesome.
That's what I did for about close to 8 years. I got a random email. It's like, oh, come to Cleveland, Tennessee, get ownership in a restaurant. I'm like, yeah, right, because that's never true. I called him anyway, and he actually, you know, this awesome dude gives me a percentage of his business every year until I own all his shares in the business.
So you had a legacy in, you know, the Cleveland area and in the Chattanooga area. Everybody's like, the chef at the Bald Headed Bistro was on Top Chef. What was that experience like?
Super nerve-wracking. Like we filmed on location. We weren't just stuck in one house. I got through enough episodes where I'm happy with. I was on 7 episodes.
Yeah.
Wasn't the first to go. Wasn't the last to go, which I would have liked, but.
So we're just gonna drain some of that oil off of it with these.
And we're cooked through. You can use a spoon or you can just pour right out of here. Who cares?
Well, it's not fried chicken without the sauce.
It's not. So a little bit of butter sauce. Thyme's in there. Don't eat that, but you know it looks cute.
It looks good.
It looks cute. So we're gonna put a little bit of salt in here. We're gonna season everything. Just a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and we got a little bit of olive oil. Put it right on top.
On top of the chicken?
Yeah.
Okay. On the side?
Yeah, right.
I'm
Just
overthinking
go right in
this.
there.
I'm overthinking it.
This is pretty.
That looks good.
It's
I would
so
eat it.
easy.
I would definitely eat
You can
it.
make this at your house. You can come eat it at the Bald Headed Bistro. Please eat it at the bistro. Though.
Yes, it's worth it. We eat there quite often, so we love it.
The restaurant,
All right, Chef
so.
Wesley, thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you soon.
We're doing that.
Have a good one.
Awesome. Thanks.